Yoda, you see. Oh, found him you have. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. That's probably a little bit of Yoda from earlier in the video, so I cleared my throat. Let me see. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. Anyways, first off, yeah, he's gone. Easy, yeah, no, yeah. Hey, he's gone. We're good to go. Anyways, like I said, let me say thank you to all you out there who are clicking on this video right now to watch a guy who probably has lost his mind doing a second-rate Yoda impression of Yoda who's either getting strangled or drowning in water. So, like the shirt says, I'm out of my mind. Please leave a message. So, if you want with this video, do it at your own risk. So, here we go. When it comes to this particular Yodaism that I have selected to post, to share with you, it reflects on how each of us deal with failure. So here is my backstory. I attended college from 2000 to 2010 at Pensacola Christian College, or otherwise known as PCC. I considered myself a dedicated student, knowing full well I was a struggling student trying to graduate, and it came to a point where I was struggling so much that I needed to take a break somewhere in the middle, and because I was feeling emotionally and mentally burned out because I was feeling like a failure and not reaching that goal of graduation. And the premise of that kind of took on a whole new meaning when it comes to sparking an idea when it comes to this particular Yodaism. Now, we've all felt or seen ourselves as failures one time or another in life. And when it comes to failing at certain things, maybe it's friendships, maybe it's marriage, or whatever the case may be, this particular Yodaism started writing itself. So this particular Yodaism is entitled, There Is No Try, which you may kind of guess where is this from? Star Wars. Yeah, I know. Anyways, let's keep on going, shall we, with the first paragraph. Tom Hopkins once said, I am not judged by the number of times I fail, but the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct proportion to the number of times I fail and keep trying. Without a doubt, success is not without its hardships, as one can most definitely find himself/herself go through more lows than highs. For it's a tough and at times frustrating situation indeed to strive for whatever it may be and end up tasting, in a manner of speaking, utter defeat. However, if the fortitude, drive, and determination to not give up so easily when facing difficulties combined with a positive rather than a negative outlook, then, my friend, you'll be making more strides up the quintessential ladder of success. Let me ask you this question to those who have all intents and purposes tasted the agony of defeat countless times. Did you get right back up and dust yourself off in order to make another attempt at it with unwavering resolve? I think it's safe to say we all have at some point in time, and whether it involves applying for a job, competing in any kind of recreational professional sporting event, dating, etc., it will affect you depending on its importance/significance. True, failing to accomplish whatever it may be can leave a lasting impression emotionally, personally, spiritually, and/or spiritually as well. Yet it's how one resolves themselves to not let unfortunate setbacks dictate the outcome they're striving for, which shows the true measure of a man, woman, child. If you think about it, there are those people who are unfortunately defined by their failures, and even though they've been able to take strides in achieving some modicum of success, it's tremendously overshadowed by the metaphorical dark cloud of failure. It's a sad and certainly disappointing state of affairs when you either know or hear about people who are waiting for others or you to fail so they can humorously revel in that particular fact, oftentimes right to his, her, your face. Thinking about it further, even those closest to you may very well be on the proverbial bandwagon because they too know your unsuccessful track record, despite the words of encouragement / pats on the back given to lift you up. For the question can be asked to you: what is something that has been so close to attaining but you haven't been able to accomplish the goal itself? As said before, it's a tough and at times frustrating situation indeed to strive for whatever it may be, and end up failing. Essentially, the miracle that is having a baby together is an absolute cherished and memorable moment to share, but can become a seemingly daunting task to undertake, as a number of couples struggled or are struggling to conceive, whereby causing strife, doubt, grief, relationship problems, etc. Granted, the process is totally worthwhile, and the hopes of a tiny mini-me is created, bringing joy not only to the proud parents, but to everyone in the couple's inner circle. Comedian, actor, author Christopher Titus said, "I don't fail. I succeed at finding what doesn't work." In retrospect, you have to at least have a sense of humor when going through the unlucky street and not being able to attain any personal and or professional victories. Hey, life can beat you down to the point where you don't want to get up again because of encountering defeat after defeat after defeat. Of course, you have the option of staying down and just giving up altogether, or pulling yourself up to produce a hard-earned victory of success, whereby it starts to steamroll in your favor. Ultimately, saying we're going to try is enough, because each one of us is better than that. In the end, I leave you with the immortal words of 900-year-old Jedi Master Yoda. Try, do not. There is no try. Oh, man, he's back. Well, at least he ended it on a high note. Anyways, all right. Thoughts, musings, what do you think of it? Liked it, disliked it? Like I said, give your thoughts. I know I say this a lot, people. Guru Gang, Padawans, peeps. But I know you're out there. Share your thoughts. Please. I want to know what you actually think when it comes to something that I've written, when it may be relatable to you. I know we all share the struggle of failure when it comes to certain aspects of life. We think we're failing on certain things, maybe friendship, or being able to be a responsible adult. We're failing at that. And we struggle at that. But the thing is, in order for us to overcome that, we pick ourselves back up by our bootstraps and continue forging on, like I did with my being able to finally attain and hold in my hand that diploma from PCC. And when it comes to being on a stage on my graduation party, I proudly handed my diploma that my mom has been waiting for a decade, and she was actually proud of me, but I was more proud of myself because I didn't quit at all. And I know my friends were proud of me because they basically were rooting me on when they left, and they wanted me to succeed, knowing that there are times where I wanted to quit, but I didn't. I struggled. I kept on going. I cried some more, I stressed out, but I didn't quit. I kept on going, I kept working, I kept on going, and until that time I walked across that stage and my name was called out, that I had that personal victory that I was able to get. So, I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to get real with you, because I stared failure in the face for 10 years, thinking that I would never reach that plateau of attaining that holy grail known as the diploma, but I did. Whatever you're going through when it comes to certain aspects of failure in your own life, don't let it control you. I know I was joking in the beginning, but this is serious. Don't let failure take control over you. You take control over that failure. And you might be thinking, I'll try, but no. As Yoda said, the Jedi Master of 900 years, try not. Do not. There is no try. Later.